What's going on, guys, and welcome back. I hope you guys are all doing well. So in today's video, I just want to talk about the Callisto protocol. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So the Callisto protocol, just in case you guys don't know, because I am trying to provide you guys with some news, is a recently announced game. This was shown at the Game Awards of 2020, and it looks to be promising. Like right now we have a screenshot of it, so if you haven't checked out the trailer yet, I definitely implore you to do so. And this fits more of a horror type genre, which I personally am a big fan of, and if you guys have seen so far, that's pretty much what this channel has compromised of, though I do hope to do other things. But what's interesting about this game and what draw my attention towards it wasn't so much the cinematic trailer. I'm just going to move this over so we have something else. But not even the graphics in itself, because these are obviously just scenes. But when I heard that one of the co-founders of Dead Space, if you haven't played the Dead Space series or heard of Dead Space series, I would definitely check it out, because those are some very, very awesome games. And at the time that it came out, I mean, even nowadays, especially the first Dead Space is like super duper good, just because it took the whole horror aspect and made things a little bit more challenging or a little bit more spicier than what we've seen before. Like a lot of stuff was more of an audio type thing, where you would be running down the hallway and then you could hear like a monster or something like make noises in like the grates or the air conditioning units up above on the ship, and you would just be walking and then you would just stop and be like, okay, according to the sound, it feels like it's coming from my right ear, so something behind me. You turn around and there's nothing there. Like, they did a really good job in terms of the whole immersion aspect of it, which a lot of series doesn't really do. They rely more on jump scares, and I'm perfectly okay with jump scares. But that was one of the particular things about Dead Space that kind of made things interesting. Also, the HUD or the user interface of Dead Space was pretty clean as well, because it wasn't super duper like big on menus. You didn't have your HP bar over here, you didn't have your ammo thrown up here, you didn't have some type of fear gauge or something like this, and enemy health and all kinds of stuff just to clutter it up. It was focused on you as the player feeling like you're in it and you're experiencing what's going on, which is what brought me to have some interest with the Callisto protocol. Now, I mentioned it is from one of the developers or creators of Dead Space, and that guy is Glenn Schofield. What's odd about this game, though, is that this technically is set inside the PUBG universe. I'm not a PUBG player. I honestly know nothing at all about PUBG, and I'm assuming that this game may reference history in the PUBG universe, but other than that, it shouldn't have any real ties to it. Like, I'm not saying we have to go out and play PUBG or something of that nature to figure out what's going on here. So, very interesting tie. I'm not sure why it's that way, but I can just assume that since the creators also own PUBG, that they're kind of trying to make things kind of united, if that makes any sense. Also, if you're curious about why is it called Callisto out of everything in the world, well, Callisto is a moon on Jupiter, and from the information that we have available, this whole event or this whole game takes place on the Black Iron Prison located on that moon of Jupiter. So that's why we have the Callisto name right there. In terms of protocol, this could be just maybe like a testing facility. Like maybe these monsters are mutated humans that they've created for whatever nefarious purpose going on here. Maybe this was something that they found somewhere else and they're trying to figure out how they're created so they can recreate them. There's a lot of stuff that we can kind of just guess and wonder about, but I'm not exactly sure what this consists of, because all that we have at this moment is just cinematics for it. So there's really not much to talk about until we see gameplay or something of that nature. But I'm super duper looking forward to this game. Hopefully it's super promising. I mean, Dead Space delivered. Will this be as revolutionary as Dead Space? We'll never know. We'll never know until it comes out, that is. And the release date for it is supposedly 2022. And the developers said that look forward to some news in the coming year, which is 2021. So I'm super stoked for that. And I mean, we're right at the cusp of 2021. But hopefully we get some gameplay. And yeah, you guys, I'm super stoked for this. In terms of console releases, though, I do believe I mean, I could be wrong here, but I do feel like this should just be next gen only, because we've seen from other games in the past, especially like the Cyberpunk that has come out recently, where devs are trying to do too much all at once, and it's just super duper time consuming, and you either like go all in and everything works, or you kind of like half-ass it and everything goes to trash. So I hope this is a purely next gen experience. That way there's no kind of like graphical like halt, and there's no impact on performance on the game, because while this game, I can't imagine it being more than even 8 or 9 hours. If it's as good as especially like Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2, then we definitely have something to look forward to. And I'm always up for more horror games, because obviously Silent Hill at this point is nothing more than a meme with just Silent Hill rumors. Resident Evil is still there. Obviously it's still going, and there's some quality games and there's not some quality games. It's just really dependent on you as the buyer. But Callisto Project, not Callisto Project, the Callisto Protocol is something to keep your eyes peeled for. Once I find out some more information, I would love to let you guys know. And I mean, feel free to leave a comment below about what you guys are excited about the game, or if you're excited about it at all. And if you guys are interested in me taking a look at maybe another game, hey, feel free to let me know. But as always, guys, thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you guys in the next one.